Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. Been a rough week in terms of our ranking. I'm playing some off camera and almost below 200 at this point. One of the things that I want to mention with this game is you really have to not get rerouted a ton. Like pretty much what I've found is I can take one reroute. Like okay, I didn't get the route I wanted. I got to go this way now. And sometimes two, depending on what happens. But any more than that, if you have to completely rework where you're going, it's almost impossible to win. Without some insane luck. So, because of that, I've started to kind of do some more grabbing of the things that I really, really want. All right. Well, all three of these are wonderful because they share. It's sharing these three things, and then it's going out west. So this is a really great set of tickets. Now, it is predicated on the fact that I can get all of this. So Vegas is going to be a priority. And this kind of New York to Chicago through Pittsburgh is going to be a priority. If it was just New York to Chicago, there's some other ways we can get around it. But because we have to go through Pittsburgh, we're going to want to prioritize this stuff. So we have lots of stuff that's good for us here, which is really nice because... So there's 2 green. Wonderful. We already have a black as well. I would have liked the orange, and maybe I should have grabbed that instead of the 2 green. But, so blue going with the early destination ticket, which I'm curious as to what their routes are. Keeps 2. Okay. All right. I don't hate that strategy. I love it. Would not mind if the black and the orange stayed. Okay, he grabs Nashville to Atlanta. That's fine. So okay, that's great. You grab the yellow. Totally cool with that. Bummer on the black. Bummer that black went. Not catastrophic there. Because we did get the orange, so like that's not bad. Probably okay. Stands to reason that black is not going to be there. Okay, but him grabbing green is a good thing because that signals to me that red is trying to go down this way. Blue is also a nice color for us because I would love to grab Pittsburgh to Salt Lake. So I don't hate grabbing that as well. But definitely black-orange is what we're going to want to grab. So black is great, and then blue is also great. Red is also taking blue, which is interesting. Now, the Salt Lake City to Portland is not like, oh my goodness. So, we're going to nab this New York to Pittsburgh to Chicago route right now. We're going to grab the green side here, and then hopefully the black side here. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'm going to grab the black side here, and here's why. If I have to grab 2 white, that's fine. If I have to grab another 3 orange after grabbing 3 orange to get Vegas to Salt Lake, that's more of a problem. So in this case, I would rather play the 3 black to go Chicago to Pittsburgh, and okay. So now we are going to need to 100% prioritize go. So this doesn't totally destroy us. That's annoying, but it doesn't totally destroy us. So we need to. I don't want to use the pair here, and I don't want to use. I guess I could have used the blue. However, we can still get up to Portland this way. Now, it does make it a little more difficult to get down down into this way, but not impossible. I am going to go with the plan of grabbing that here. So that now we are in good shape. Here's the other good news. It is not that much of a problem to go Omaha, Denver, Phoenix, Los Angeles. So I am going to want to prioritize grabbing Los Angeles to Phoenix. That is going to be a priority. Pink, green, yellow is also going to be what we're going to want to do. I wouldn't mind that blue either, but I probably want to prioritize pink, green, and yellow first, as well as pairs of things. That is very unfortunate. I stand by the decision of grabbing this first. Well, I shouldn't say that. I stand by the decision of grabbing this first because I had the cards to grab it instead of not having the cards to grab that. So that's great. Wouldn't mind the white sticking around, but I'm happy with where we are here. Okay, so he just needed the one white, which is fine. That's totally cool. White, because I would go in Denver to Phoenix. I don't hate it. I do not hate it. Not seeing a ton of all this, but we're drawing things that are helpful. What you never want to have happen is like draw dead, where you're just like, none of this helps me. And I've definitely had games like that. So that's what you want to prevent. So probably yellow and pink is what I'm looking for. In terms of going 3 yellow and 5 pink here. But I'm going to keep grabbing the white because getting 5 white Denver to Phoenix would actually be kind of nice. The only problem with going pink here is that I need pink here. I guess I could go an alternative way. I don't know. Let's see what comes to us. At this point, we've only got 1 pink, 1 yellow. And this green hasn't moved, so there's a chance that we just get it. Okay, this is all fine. You just keep doing your thing over here. So if that green stays, we're taking that. Well, never mind. We'll just grab some off the top here. Okay, yellow and white. Okay, that's actually not too bad. All right, blue's going up there. So blue is all the way to Montreal and all the way over to Vegas. Curious what his tickets are, because that's a rough set of tickets to take. Now, I don't know what he started with. Now, this also was the person that drew tickets right away. But kind of having to go cross country that there's no shared things. Like here, going New York to Chicago, we were going through Pittsburgh, so like this wasn't inconvenient for us. Whereas, and then because we had New York as a shared destination here, it's much easier to branch out. But Vegas doesn't hook up with Montreal. So, like, that's just a curious one for me. I'd be interested to know what his tickets were. I wish there was a way I could, like, see what he took, but no matter. Wouldn't mind the pink to stick around. Obviously, pink, yellow, green is probably the priority right now. If I do see another orange, I'll play orange from Los Angeles to Phoenix. Yeah, I'm going to want that. And then I'll grab the pink. I'm going to grab Los Angeles to Phoenix next turn, if it is still available. Okay, so I'm assuming he has Vegas to Miami. And then maybe Montreal to Miami? This is going to be a long... It's going to be a lot of hooking up to have to do, and there's a lot that can go wrong in the middle of that. I know, believe me. Red seems to be okay with what's happening. Okay, so yeah, we're going to grab this because I want that. If I don't get that, then I have to, like, again, reroute some more, and I don't want to do that. I still think we're in great shape here. Red's probably looking to connect up down this way. They've probably got some kind of Boston, New Orleans, just kind of hooking stuff up. Okay, so yellow keeps 2 destinations. So everyone's feeling good to draw more destinations, that's for sure. Okay. I suppose there's a world where we still could go this way. Nah, I'm fine. Okay, a wild is helpful. I'm seeing a lot more pink. And if I'm going Omaha to Denver, that's like 9 or 7 pink that I need, and I don't love that. I'd rather go the green route. So I hope that green stays. Assuming red's going to play here? Yeah, I think they are. That's what I think. Great. So green, love a reset here. Don't love what any of that reset to, but I love the reset. So orange, wonder if blue's trying to get in this way, or no, blue's probably trying to go right through the middle here. Probably. We just grab off the top. Okay. All right. So we are recovering nicely on the green here. Okay. No, blue's going in there. All right. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So he's got a San Francisco to. Okay. So blue's one to watch because they might have just a ton of high point value stuff, which is something to watch. I may start grabbing some wilds here, because I'm like not super close to stuff, and I don't want to fall too. I don't have the tickets to like just win off of these tickets. I'm gonna need to draw more, but I also don't want to like totally just waste a ton of turns grabbing wilds when I don't have to. Huh. Okay. I'm close. I'm closer than I think I am. More destination tickets there. But no one's running away with destination tickets so far, so I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. And I also think all of these routes are pretty high value, and so I think we can get away with more of this. I mean, the other option would be if we just start grabbing a ton of blue. Just go Portland to Salt Lake and then hook up Salt Lake here with red, and then go pink. Now we're just getting complicated here. Okay, so I do have. I am one wild away, or one pink, green, or yellow away from being able to lay everything down. And I think that I do that because I am going to want to draw some more destination tickets here, but I'm not feeling confident to draw yet because I want to be a little bit more completed on all of my stuff. So yeah, a green, yellow, pink, wild, I would really like. Because yeah, I'm starting to kind of get behind on the destinations here, which I don't love. I am hooked up pretty well, so if I can get lucky, I'm going to be okay. But okay, there's a green and there's a yellow, so that will also save us a wild, which I really like. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Watch out. I'm not going to be tempted by all this pink and green to wasting another turn. I'm not doing it. I need to start playing. I'm just not worried as much about these routes being taken, but I am going to take the single routes first. So we're going to grab Omaha to Chicago. Loving it. My opponents are more in the drawing stage, so I'm hopeful that that helps us. Okay, that's great. We grab the 4 pink. Blue immediately goes there. Blue has a lot to connect. Now, I'm not to say they can't do it, but they have a lot to connect. Okay. I'm just going to grab this. That completes Vegas to New York. Okay. We're doing just fine, everybody. So in 3 turns, we'll draw more tickets. The other nice thing is we're racking up some points here. Ooh, interesting. Because looks like both blue and red are wanting this. So either blue or red is going to get screwed. I guess I shouldn't say totally screwed, because if you... I don't know. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating there, because you can easily reroute. If I wanted to screw them, I could very easily nab Oklahoma City to Denver. That would be diabolical. I mean, they could also just go down and go Oklahoma City this way. It's really not that big of a deal. And I have not figured out if there is a defensive strategy for the 4-player game. I can go defensive and I can try to screw people over, but ultimately what I'm going to end up doing is just screwing myself over. I don't think I win that way. I think I'm just then the jerk that no one wants to play with. I think that's not really my vibe. That's not the vibe that I'm going for. I like to, don't get me wrong, I'll play to win, but okay, don't love that yellow's choosing more destination tickets. So yeah, we're going to need to get lucky on some destination tickets here, but definitely possible. We're well hooked in. We can get up to Calgary very easily if we need to. We're hooked up into Chicago, New York, Pittsburgh, Omaha, Denver. The only issue is Denver, we're not can't really get to a lot of places. The one issue is that we can't really get to Salt Lake. I mean, we can, but not really. And we can't really get this East Coast down in the Southeast is just really, really gummed up, where we're not gonna really have a good time there. What do I think about Los Angeles to Atlanta? What do I think about Portland to Houston? Okay, well, Vancouver to Denver, yes. And then Los Angeles to Atlanta, yes as well. Because I'm already hooked up in here, so I can go this way. I do need to make sure that I get up to Vancouver. Okay, that was a really nice ticket draw. That we needed that. Now we still have to complete those tickets, but we needed that. Okay, I am going to prioritize with the 4 red that I have, pair here and pair here. The issue with not completing these tickets is minus 15 points is a great way to lose the game. And so I would like to not do that. Yeah, and then I probably can nab tickets again. Okay, yeah, so we grab that. Wonderful. I probably draw again here. No one is up this way, so I'm not as worried about that. Washington to Atlanta's in play. If we can get that short ticket, that would be an easy win. Again, anything cooked in with Los Angeles. I know there's anything with Vegas. I mean, Vegas to Miami is a heck no. The other thing here would be yellow, I think, is just very compact right now. Blue is going to have some problems, like, connecting everything. So where I'm hoping I'm going to get yellow is on the value of my tickets. Let's draw again. All right, what do I think about Duluth to Dallas? Don't love it. What do I think about Montreal to Raleigh? That's doable. What do I think about Toronto to Charleston? Also doable. Montreal to Raleigh, Toronto to Charleston. I'm willing to take this risk on the grounds that if I don't complete one of these tickets, I'm not losing a ton. It's not like I'm losing a ton of points. And so I'm okay with that. And the nice thing about all these routes, they're wild. And the other nice thing about these routes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I can complete them. Because it would not be the first time that I have drawn tickets going like, oh, this is going to be great. I'll be able to complete all this stuff. And then I don't. So, yeah. Not that I've ever done that before, but so the biggest challenge is going to be getting a set of 3. I hope this black stays. The nice thing is I am ahead on trains. That was the other reason I'm feeling okay taking all this. Okay, great. And then I'm just going to grab one off the top. Maybe? Okay, hey, look at that. That's excellent. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, that's good. So yeah, we're going to prioritize now. I'm going to grab Raleigh to Charleston. Well, no, if there's a pair, I'm going to do a pair. Okay, yellow's choosing more destination tickets. Just with where yellow is, again, I think yellow is very compact, meaning that these are probably not huge value tickets. Because I have higher value tickets, the fact that I have 7 and he has 8, I'm not that behind on tickets. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great. And especially because now what we can do is we can just take some singles here and we can end this sucker. We can move to the end game here. If we complete 7 tickets off of this, I'm pretty happy with that, especially with most of them being East Coast things. But again, if I don't complete Toronto to Charleston, that's 6 points. So be it. Okay, blue is choosing destination tickets, feeling the pressure from yellow. Blue, I think, has some higher value stuff. Blue clearly has like a Las Vegas to Miami. Probably a Los Angeles to something. Because he clearly needed to be into Los Angeles. Dallas to... I mean, this is weird to me up here. Like, he needs to connect all this, which I don't think he's going to do. I think that's why... I don't know. Because in order to connect all this, you're going to have to do some really wacky things. All right, we just grab stuff because I just need any color. Okay, now we start. Now we begin. And I think that I clearly have enough turns just with where everyone's at in trains and cards, unless someone has a bunch of routes of 6. But like blue's got to draw some more. They're 5 away. Red was only, in terms of like trains to cards, only 3 away, but okay. All right, let's go pink. I don't really know the order here. I don't think there's a great, like, there's not like, okay, so yeah, yellow I think is just going for, I'm going to get the 15-point bonus. But I think that we can beat that with, we can beat that by doing with the higher value tickets. This may seem kind of like a weird thing. What I don't want to have happen in the last turn is these get taken. I'm not as worried about these up here. I also would like the final turn to come more out of nowhere, and going along the 1 route is less likely that the victory comes that comes out of nowhere. A little bit worried about blue. Okay, so but now I'm not as worried because they're going to have to draw and then play in order to end the game. That's 2 turns. That's the only turns that I need. Great. Okay, we are fine because, yeah, blue's going to have to draw. So now we just grab a pair. I think blue is trying to connect all this up, but just kind of ran out of real estate. So the question is, do we get up to Montreal and score 7 more points? And has yellow, because here's the other thing with yellow. Yellow also could have grabbed a route that was like Vegas to something or San Francisco to something and said, forget it. And then blue is clearly grasping at straws. Blue is just trying to. Blue has I don't think there's a Montreal to Washington route. So blue's just trying to hit something. It's never a place where you want to be in this game. Red's clearly trying to get up to Vancouver, Calgary, but I think is hopefully just doesn't quite have enough. But I'm feeling good about, we got some high value tickets with Los Angeles to Atlanta, Portland to Pittsburgh, Las Vegas to New York. A lot of small ones. I doubt we get the bonus. This move by yellow tells me that they have not completed all 9 routes and that they need more stuff. Why you would need to grab more tickets when you already are going to have the 15-point bonus doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, we don't do this. Okay, let's see what we got. So red completes. Okay, red really needed to get up to Calgary. So good on. It looks like red's going to have a decent score here. Like 111 is nothing to sneeze at. All right, so we complete all of our tickets. There's some of the big routes. Ooh, 2 19-point routes. You love to see it. Ooh, and a 15-point route. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, that's a really good score. Okay, so there's, yeah, blue had a bad time. Yeah, blue just wasn't able to hook up everything. But did have like the fact that blue missed out on 2 tickets. Yeah, so like there's so it looks like they completed 9 tickets. So they'll get the 15-point bonus, but I think that the hope here is that all these tickets are so low that it's just not going to be within 15. Yeah, like nowhere close. So, and even that's, so this is actually a really interesting, really interesting point of the game here. So first of all, not getting Seattle to Oklahoma City, like clearly that was a ticket they drew, and that was the only one that was probably a very bad draw of tickets, because what that means is that was probably the least amount that they were like, well, we can't complete that, so we'll just take that and take 14 points off. But even with that 14 points, not near me. And because of that loss, took last place. So 9 tickets takes last place. So I'm in the, if you watch one of my previous videos, I believe it was yesterday's, days all run together for me. But, when I talked about can 9 tickets beat 4 tickets, and I just missed, by it was 6 points or something like that. And it was the 15-point bonus. Well, this is I had just 3 more tickets, and they weren't that high value, and I was able to absolutely blow that person out of the water. So I think one of the lessons here is that you want to be careful with it. It may seem like, oh man, 9 tickets, holy cow, everything is compact here. I'm getting all these tickets, that's great, and it seems really awesome. But really, in order to compete in this game, you do need to have some big ticket routes that go cross country. Blue missed out on 2 tickets, a 13-pointer and a 10-pointer, and still beat yellow with a 15-point bonus by 5 points. Why? Because they had Las Vegas to Miami, San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie, and these other big tickets. Same thing here. Red didn't even have necessarily a big value ticket, but 11, 11, 14, 13, and then an 8 thrown in there, and still was able to beat yellow. Again, four less tickets, not getting a 15-point bonus, and still kind of beats him there. Now, again, I know that 14 points there is a killer, but that's what you got to be careful about when you're just on the East Coast. So, hey, if you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I think this is my 100th part, even though I've done more than that, but this is officially on the thing, part 100. I may just stop labeling it parts. This isn't like a connected series, so to speak, though I just talked about the last video. Whatever. I may just start labeling it Ticket to Ride, and then some fancy title. Anyway, subscribe. That's what I would like you to do. And thank you so much for your support of liking, commenting, and subscribing. We will see you next time.